Hello there, and welcome back. I think this will be like episode 16-ish. I'm not sure, but anyways, yeah. So I'm gonna record a bunch of episodes one after the other because I might go in for surgery, which involves me not being able to use one of my hands. So I might try to edit in that time instead, if I can. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, welcome back. And actually, I kind of want to check if we can find Poppy in Hogsmeade, because I remember we have that dragon quest we have to do. So, let's go find her. Haha! There you are. We're coming, puppy! Gonna go check if that dragon has a collar, if I remember correctly. Oof, my map. Of course, we have to
It's
wait.
not like her to forget.
Oh, forgetting stuff now?
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
Oh, that doesn't sound very good.
What kind of research is she doing?
It varies from week to week, but it's always to do with creatures. Last week she was studying leg knots in plimpies.
Whatever those are.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realised that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course.
Sounds good to
Shall we
me.
leave now?
If that's all right, I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg.
Yeah, most probably. Do we still have this egg? I wonder.
Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The
Ba, ba, ba.
terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg.
Oh.
Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we
Oh,
see if she's
jeez,
home?
that doesn't
We only
sound
need to
very
return her egg.
promising. That sounds horrible.
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot.
Aww.
Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are.
Oof, jeez. Maybe she'll remember us?
Above us. She did make it home safely.
I'm
It looks as
happy.
if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
Oh, jeez, that sounds scary. Hello there.
Poor thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Oh no.
Confringo! Accio! Expelliarmus!
I wonder how many they brought to capture her. At least 10 usually.
Reparo.
Fantastic.
There she is again.
She's breathtaking.
Yes, I would whisper as well. Yeah, from a distance, either. You're kinda scary.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
Yeah,
Beg your pardon?
I don't want to find
I
out.
don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love...
How lucky for us.
Shush.
Watch your step.
She must
Oh,
have been starved to pick off a graphorn.
Or just raring for a fight.
hi there, friend. Possibly friend. Don't make us fight you.
Wait here! I'll run ahead.
Whenever you're ready. Over here!
I'll draw her attention. Follow when it's safe.
Only 2 shots at a time. Okay. Oh, I see.
Watch out! It's her domain. She'll make sure. Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
Only 1 shot. Oof, that's explosive.
Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm, if
You
ask me.
think?
I don't suppose she listened to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past. Get to that opening below her.
Ooh, 3 shots.
If we can get to that entrance, we can get to the nest.
Run!
She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant.
Okay.
There's the nest. We're almost there.
If you say so. Think she's gonna be
Why is everybody
more
so
mad
broken?
when we put it down, or be thankful? Because at this point I'm not sure. That was took a while.
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss.
Funny. Places the egg and run! Ooh, it's purple. I forgot how pretty the egg was. There you go. Can I pet you? Cool. You still breathing? I would be scared shitless.
That was brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntow Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable.
Oof,
He
trauma.
did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True, true. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless
what?
they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to
Grandmother?
leave. I need to send an owl.
Yeah. It's not even that far.
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you
Hell
have a
yeah.
plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning
Smart.
its residents.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you.
Of
We
course.
need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Seems like we have a game plan. Let's go. In here? Oh, upstairs. Okay.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Mrs. Wah? Hmm.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Rainbow. Rainbow. Okay.
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and am trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into
Oh.
giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
That does make kind of sense.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
I mean, we probably will. We do hope you will reconsider helping us with our banking needs. We've given you ample time to reach a decision on your own, but we are beginning to lose our patience. Oh my god. We know your husband would appreciate it if you were to see the value in our working together. Shall we expect a response by week's end? Best to keep this between us, if you understand our meaning. Yeah, I
Some
think
evidence worth hanging
everyone
on to.
would
Thank you.
understand that meaning.
I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends. Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check.
What do? What do?
Please tell me you didn't take it, but perhaps it's been here all along.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles?
Of course.
All right, but we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
Ooh,
I
he
know
has
Mr.
that
Hill.
Harry
He
Potter
was kind to me the day of the
glasses.
troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man, but even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop.
Oh,
I had the
Voldemort?
knife behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often."
No.
I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it out for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Destroy
Hurry off
it.
before Mr. Hill returns.
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
Mr. Bickle only has 3 friends.
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Agabus. What the?
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Oh, tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
You may have shared Mr. Bickle's fate if you had spoken out against Harlow as he requested.
Unfortunately, I suspect you're right.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help.
Thank you for
Harlow
your
does
consent.
not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
I hope she didn't get captured.
Natty must be around here somewhere.
Oof, that's scary. Well,
Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Natty must have been taken this way. The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. Accio! hidden door. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Oh, it's kind of pretty in there. 69.
I'd better be sure I'm not
Nice.
seen.
Using that girl as bait. Someone's coming for her. You'll just kill her.
Harlow thinks them to be reckless enough. He wants them alive.
Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Just keep an eye out.
I wouldn't go back to Pitterpond Ford if they was giving out galleons.
Wonder. No, 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 no.
Hey,
Can I sneak past them?
say what you will about Hillcroft, but the estate is spacious.
Petrificus totalis.
Girl's been nothing but about time.
Back.
Petrificus totalis.
Suppose it's worth a look.
Oi,
Go, 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 go. No, 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 no. Oh no.
That was a good haul. It's always a pleasant surprise when, well, when there are no surprises.
Cast my eyes closer. Best to be sure.
That works.
I've had enough.
Petrificus totalis.
Okay, let's
He
just
must be here somewhere.
go.
Accio!
Oh, hello?
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife.
Yep.
How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming.
Of course.
These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this.
Mhm.
Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby.
Finding
sense
ones
it.
again.
Understood. I'll find it.
Your friend Natty was not able to summon my wand. It must have worked.
Lumos.
I'm guessing it's gonna be somewhere in here.
I know you're there. The girl's friend won't come looking for her. Too dangerous. We're wasting our time. I hear you. whoever you are.
Could the Trafficus Totalis?
Oh,
Expulso! Quite conductive, aren't we?
Defender!
Expulso!
You'll feel that tomorrow.
no, no, no.
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Expulso!
Glacius! Defender!
Where did she go?
Near I find
Accio.
you. Reducto.
Confringo! Glacius! Defender! Expelliarmus!
Hmm.
Depulso! Expelliarmus! Lumos! Lumos.
Okay, well.
Lumos. Confringo. Mr. Rabe's wand could be
Oh
in
my
there.
god.
Mr. Rabe's wand.
And
He'll be glad to have this back.
wow, it was on the
Mr. Rabe,
freaking
I found your
table.
wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Go for it.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well.
Sounds good.
But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Oh?
The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back. Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe, to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
With all due respect, officer, the authorities haven't done much about any of this.
There's more to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than simply storming in and hauling them off based on a few accusations. I must insist that you leave them to us. We shall have no further discussion on this.
Sure.
Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in
I
Horndale
was
and
correct.
they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we cost them
Wow.
everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist.
I mean, I can
We
go.
had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much as...
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the
Ah,
Snidgets protected
that's
at
pretty
all
smart.
costs.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them.
Yeah, they don't
Tensions with
trust
them are
us.
high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it.
Only think on it.
I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
Oh,
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
yeah, I don't think they'll like
I'm not
this.
sure about this. I can't imagine they're fond of being surprised.
We don't have a choice if we want to help the Snidgets. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... Never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right.
Or they'll just
We'll
take
meet
it
with
in
them,
their
tell
own
them about the
hands.
Snidgets, and I'm sure to all be
It will be fun. Oh.
What do you think you're doing here?
Oh my gosh.
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Badass looking.
I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Oh.
Run! Run!
Yeah, I figured
Leave
as
them
much.
be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm
Oh.
the leader of this herd, and
Getting
while you
juicy?
cling to our way, their kind continues to slaughter beasts like us without a care.
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Huh?
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden
I...
Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be?
Poppy?
In the south, there is a
Playtime?
cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
Before the herd kills us. We don't want to be unalived.
So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
Isn't Moonstone all around us? Why retrieve one from a cave?
Knowing centaurs, I suspect he's referring to a specific moonstone. We'll likely know it when we...
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him. What with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we
Doran.
don't, I'd rather
Doran
act now
what?
and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave he mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
Okay. Oh, more of the frogs.
I'll look after you.
I know, but you're out. What's with all the Christmas trees?
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
If she knew more about what you've done, I suspect she'd be proud.
If she knew any more about what I've done, she would never let me out of her sight again.
I'm sorry. Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow
I
is as
thought
strong
as
as ever.
much.
Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping?
Gazelle.
Your father was also an animagus, I take it.
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face.
Oh.
He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic and then he was gone.
Magic what?
And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later,
Understandable.
we left to come to Scotland.
In Scotland?
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed. Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
There's actual students here, what? Everything looks so freaking festive. Hehe.
Is there something I can help you with, Mr.
Adley? Edgar Adley? No, I don't think so. Blast Milo and his mad schemes.
Milo?
He was my friend. Came to me a few days ago with a brilliant plan to make some quick galleons. All I had to do was follow him into the Forbidden Forest. Had I known he wanted to procure venom from a living acromantula. Oh,
there's
Milo.
so many
He
of
didn't
them.
deserve to go like that.
I'm very sorry to hear about your friend.
Oh, thank you. I can't think of it. Milo's body is still in that cave with the absconder.
Ew,
the absconder?
Aye, Milo's name for the acromantula. He did have a flair for the dramatic. In fact, as he died, Milo begged me to take his heirloom pocket watch, so that his daughter would have something to remember him by. But I fled.
If I have time, I can try to collect the heirloom watch, Mr. Adley.
You can't possibly go to the acromantula's cave. You'd be killed. Please, forget I said anything.
Sure, I'll show you how good I am
Where
at
could the
forgetting.
acromantula cave be? The cave must be somewhere in this maze. I wonder what else is in here.
Spiders?
Confringo! Confringo!
Gee. Oh!
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Glacier! Defender!
Okay, we got those. Oh, Jesus. Well, that's not scary at all.
Confringo! Accio! Glacius! Defender!
Okay. Some more spider fangs. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's anything noteworthy in that direction.
This could be the acromantula cave, Mr. Adley.
Gosh. Ooh. Hello there, ugly.
So this is the infamous absconder. Bombarda! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Glacius! Defender! Confringo! Bombarda! Ah. Expelliarmus! Glacius! Defender! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Oh, jeez.
Confringo!
One eternity later.
Imperium! Confringo! Now that's taken care of. I need to find the heirloom for Milo's daughter. Confringo! I need to bring this heirloom back to Mr. Adley.
Oh, we found it. Cool.
Mr. Adley, I retrieved the heirloom pocket watch from Milo's body.
Merlin's beard! How did you? Actually, I don't want to know. I don't want to think about that acromantula ever again. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I'm glad Milo's daughter will have something to remember him by.
I am too. As far-fetched as his schemes were, Milo was a good friend, and I shall miss him. Please, accept this reward for your trouble.
What do you have for sale?
Okay.